What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris here. Back with another video. It's been, what, 3 straight days of videos now? I just wanted to do a quick video about this because this blew the fuck up today. And all I'm going to say is this. In regards to what... Actually, no, I'll give backstory on it. So, William Regal posted something on X today where he posted a picture of his neck fusion surgery and talked about basically imploring young talent to be more careful, to not risk themselves and their well-being doing dangerous spots in the ring. He did not mention a specific company. He did not mention a specific brand. He didn't mention by name. He did not mention AEW. He did not mention WWE. He did not mention TNA. He did not mention TNA, AEW, MLW, GCW, Maple Leaf Pro. He didn't mention New Japan, All Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah, Stardom, Marigold, or any specific NXT. He did not mention a specific promotion. He basically just said to the young talent, don't do shit that's going to fuck up your quality of life. Because I did. And this is the result. And I live in pain all the time. My quality of life sucks. That's what he was saying. And I'm sure that the Kyle Fletcher spot inspired it because I did a video about it yesterday. Where I said, yeah, this is fucking stupid. Don't do this dumb shit. So Regal posted this and he said it. And he doesn't really go online to say anything. But if there's one guy that I'm going to listen to as far as like a veteran giving advice on what not to do, it's going to be a guy like William Regal. Because he's been around. He's wrestled for most of his life. He broke his neck twice. He broke his neck once doing a simple German suplex. And despite knowing how to do it properly, despite knowing the proper technique to do everything, because for those who don't know about him, he came up through the carny age in England. He was a legit carny. A legit shooter. Those guys know their shit. Johnny Saint, those guys. World of Sport. If you don't know what it is, go look it up. Those guys can work. They know how to work. They know how to bend you. They know how to do shit. And despite that, he still broke his neck when a freak move. On an accident. Because it happens. So he's coming from a place of knowledge and a place of genuine care for his fellow workers. Because he's seen guys that were his peers die. Paraguayo. I said it yesterday. Paraguayo died. Freak accident, but died tragically in the ring. Mitsuharu Misawa, who he directly mentioned, died in the ring. Taking a similar suplex to what Kyle Fletcher took. And it caused like I said, a cervical decapitation. Basically broke his shit caused cardiac arrest, and he died. They wouldn't have been able to save him because of the way it severed his cervical thing. It fucked him up. He was already dead. So I mean, that happened, right? So these are people he knew, his peers, that died in the ring. Okay? So seeing a guy who's like 27 in Kyle Fletcher take that fucking move on Saturday, after seeing a guy who's like 32 in Will Ospreay already have to have fusion surgery on his fucking neck, and who knows when he's coming back. After seeing Kota Ibushi fucking break his fucking femur on whatever the fuck Mark Davis was doing, I don't know what that was. Seeing guys like get their necks broken on. Ricky Saints broke his neck in AEW on a simple German suplex. He landed wrong and broke his neck. Like, it happens on freak accidents. And yes, we will bring up Big E. Freak accident. Broke his neck, he's done. The Braun Breaker spot on the Doomsday Clothesline off the top rope in Hell in a Cell, or in War Games. He landed awkwardly on his neck. He didn't break his neck, thank fucking Christ that he was okay. And thank God that Kyle Fletcher was okay, because that could have gone horrifically bad. Because he's in a position where the way Moxley had him, he couldn't rotate fully to protect his neck and stuff, to protect himself. So the only way he could land was right on his fucking shit. On his fucking head. So Regal's like, stop doing moves where you land on your neck and your head. It's gonna fucking kill you. Or you're gonna end up fucking crippling yourself. That was his whole fucking point. And the sickos decided, oh, we gotta come out and we gotta defend AEW from something that didn't really mention us specifically, but we know he's talking about the Kyle Fletcher spot. So what if it is? The spot was fucking dangerous and it shouldn't have been fucking done. It was stupid as shit. And that kid's lucky he's not seriously hurt. Sure, he's okay now, but there'll be a point where he's not. And again, this is the guy coming from a place of experience. Like Piper Niven said it perfectly. It goes from I'm okay to I just want to feel okay again. Real shit. And then you got Alexander, the guy that just got there, who's won like 2 matches. He said, wrestling's dangerous, folks. And it's like, yeah, and he had to kind of correct himself. I'm not disrespecting William Regal. I'm just making a point. I've broken my neck in the ring. It's dangerous as shit. And even Kenny Omega, like, credit to Kenny Omega for saying what he said about how much he respects what William Regal said and saying he's right. Because the amount of fucking AEW sickos that were coming after him and using all this other stuff, like, when the fuck did it get to a point where saying, hey man, be fucking safer in the ring equals, oh, why did you say that about WWE? It doesn't matter what he's taught. He didn't say a company. He was saying in general, be safe. Make safer decisions to protect yourselves. Because, I'll give an example. Jesse Sorensen. If you don't remember him, right? Jesse Sorensen. He worked in TNA way back, right? He wrestled a match with Joaquin Wild, the guy who is now Joaquin Wild, when he was DJ Zima Ion, right? Zima Ion, or Joaquin Wild, does a moonsault off the top rope to the floor and knees him in the top of the fucking head and basically breaks his fucking neck. Right? Breaks his fucking neck. Right there. Because of the way he literally landed head first, knee into the top of his head and broke his shit, right? What happened is Dixie Carter swore up and down that she would always take care of him. He'd have a job for life while he recovered and all that shit. And eventually he tried to come back. He just wasn't the same. And all that you got a job for life shit went out the fucking window because they cut his ass loose. Which is part of why Regal said what he said. Because these wrestling companies are not going to take care of you when you can't give them something. You're sacrificing your body as a professional wrestler for people who eventually are not going to give a fuck. Are you going to pay William Regal's bills? Are you going to pay Kyle Fletcher's bills if he gets crippled? No. You're going to move on to the next fucking thing, same as everybody else. But William Regal's looking at it like, I gotta say something because I don't want to see another Droz. I don't want to see another Biggie. I don't want to see Bryan Danielson cut down in his prime. I don't want to see Paige have to retire before she's fucking 30 because of her neck. I don't want to see Edge have to retire for the time he was gone. Because Edge lost years of his career that he could have been working. He lost years of time. Time he can't get back. This is why Regal said what he said. And for the young guys out there, if you respect the business, if you respect when an OG, this is a lesson for life. When an OG speaks to you, who tries to drop some knowledge on you, you shut the fuck up and you listen to what they have to say. Because that OG could be giving you something that could save your fucking life. If an old head takes it upon himself to speak to you specifically, it's because they see something in you. They see you have something, that you could be something, and they don't want you cut short. So they'll reach out to you and say, yo, man, I see you. You bet the fuck up. Don't do it. If you listen to them, you go on to do something big. But if you don't, you can end up in a really bad spot. Because you didn't listen to the OG that tried to drop knowledge on you. Forget about these fucking fans. Because they don't give a fuck. They really don't care about you as wrestlers. They don't care about the wrestlers. These AEW fans, they don't give a fuck. They don't. They just want their fucking spy spots and their shit to pop over. But they don't care if Kyle Fletcher breaks his fucking neck. They really don't. They don't care that Adam Cole's done. They don't care. Because they'll push him aside for the next one. And when Kyle Fletcher gets laid up, they'll push him aside for the next one. How many of those fans are asking about Ospreay? Not a goddamn person is asking, man, I wonder how Will Ospreay's doing. Because they don't care. Because they've already moved on. Now, when he comes back, he'll get a pop. But if he gets hurt again, they won't care. There's no crying out for Will Ospreay on TV right now because they've already moved on to the next big thing. They always pop when you come back, but when you're gone, you're forgotten. Because the show's going to go on with or without you. And if you ain't there, you ain't in mind. That's the reality. So why would you cripple yourself for somebody who's not going to care about you? They don't even care about the matches. The match happens, they pop for the big spot, and then they pop for the next match with the next big spot. Or they pop for the next match with the next big spot. Because it doesn't fucking matter. The match is already forgotten about, and they've moved on. Kyle Fletcher's match with Jon Moxley won't be remembered as anything. Because it's the same thing they always do. There's a big spot in the match. People go, oh shit. And then the match doesn't end. It goes on and on and on. And then it finally ends. You're like, wow, that was excessive, but all right. And then the next match comes up and they do the same thing. So you forget about the match you just saw. It's on to the next one. But the point, and that's the point Regal's making. Why are you killing yourself when you don't have to? Work smarter so you can have an actual career. So you can wrestle for 40 years like Regal did. Instead of being laid up at 32 like Will Ospreay. Or in traction like Darby was a couple weeks ago. Because of the dumb shit he does all the fucking time. Like, Regal's dead ass right in what he said. And all the criticism he's getting for it is fucking bullshit. And if you're criticizing him, you need to stop and think about why he's saying what he's saying. And if you're taking it personally, that he said it about the company you rock with, then that's because you know there's a fucking problem. And you know it's there. And a mirror's being held up and you don't like what you see in it. Like, I can't. Like, respect to Kenny Omega again for saying what he said and backing Regal and agreeing with what he said because he's right. Out of all the people in that fucking company, he's the one that may have the most goddamn sense. As far as, like, not being a fucking knucklehead. I mean, looks like it to me. He's the one that squashed it with CM Punk. He's the one that stuck up with for Regal here. And it shouldn't have come to that. That's the thing. Like, Kenny Omega shouldn't have even had to say what he said to defend Regal. It's common fucking sense. What he said was common fucking sense. Come on, people. Let's be better than this dumb shit. Anyway, that's all I got. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace.